They just located mass grave sites of the Tulsa massacre from 1921. Now, some of you don't even know what that is. So I have the question. Why are, if you're a black, African, this is the first time that you've heard of Tulsa, Oklahoma massacre. Not just the massacre, but the success prior to the massacre. Why is it that when your information has to come from a white? Because that's how you find out. You watch The Watchmen, then it became an episode, then blacks got outraged. And why was that the first time that you heard about your own history? Why don't you care about your own people? Why don't you care about yourself, your children, to be able to explain to them what their history is, opposed to a white person have to give you their history, then you get outraged, and then you bitch and you complain, and then you go back to being normal. So there is a mass grave site they've located, and they're saying there's more than one. Because here's the kicker. Did nobody go to jail or prison that killed these blacks? So no white went to jail or prison for killing these blacks. And for some reason, you don't think those things can reoccur. Now you realize in the demographics that we're all set up in, we can be herded. So if they put military around us, or they did the same thing, these whites that came from other cities and other towns and surround the area. So I'm asking, when do you start caring about yourself? When you start thinking, I have to teach my children. I have to be prepared. I have to spread out. I even have to be violent. When does that occur? When do you stop getting the propaganda that's been pushed down your throat with the Bible that they've given us, and they told us to be passive, and your day will come and God will come back and he will lift you up and rescue you? And while they're saying that to us, they're killing us. They're murdering us. They're raping us. They're giving us bad food. They're making sure that we have no connection to Africa, that we're totally dependent on them. This is not about them. This is about you. How long do you let somebody abuse and use you? My mother has a saying, everybody gets used, but nobody wants to be abused. So we're past the used part. We're constantly being abused. So when do you get past that part that you want to care about your history? You want to know who you are so you can be better than what you are. When you stop thinking, man, every dollar I spend, I give to an Arabic or I give to a white. You don't build anything. You haven't built anything for yourself. And this, the 1921 massacre, just shows over and over and over and over and over and over again that they will kill us without provocation. And we will still be their dog. We will still be the one, no matter how much they kill us, no matter how much they abuse us, no matter how many jobs they fire us from, that we'll suck up. We'll suck it up. So I'm going to put this on Facebook, because here's the thing. I hate Facebook. I hate the fucking stories I see. This is what I ate today. This is what I'm wearing today. Hey, boo-boo. This is my boo-boo. It's her birthday. I hate that shit. Because there's no benefit for that. There's self-gratification. There's no teaching. When I go to Facebook, there's no teaching. There's no uplifting. Tell me how to start a business. Tell me where I should go. Tell me where the hot property is. Tell me the best schools. Tell me a shop that represents me that I should spend my money. So we're not continuously doing the same thing. Because a 1921 situation is going to occur again. And if you guys think they're going to start locking up all these whites because they're going to kill us, you're out your fucking mind. Because 1921 is a blip. Go back and read what they did to us in the Congo And I say us, because if you are black, you are an African. Go back and see what they did to us in the Congo. You say, oh, that's just the Congo. Go back and see what they did to the black Moors who taught whites how to read, gave them education, brought them paper, the compass, introduced them to Asia. See what they did to them. So all you motherfuckers out there that's saying, well, I'm light-skinned. I got green eyes. Shit, my shit is blue. See what they did to the Moors. So you green-eyed, blue-eyed Negro, when you were a Moor, they sent your ass back too, because they said you got black blood in you. So keep fooling yourself. Keep watching all these shows. What's the one? Where's dragons and all that shit? But ain't no blacks. And the two blacks there, they're what? Slaves? And if you ever read the book, how those blacks were in the book. They were submissive. There were submissive blacks. So keep feeding yourself this garbage. Because the Bible says something that's really important. When I was a kid, I didn't understand it. The Bible talked about when Jesus called that woman's child a dog. And that hurt me. I was like, hold on, how can you call a woman's child a dog? This woman is coming and she's begging you to heal her. And he said, I didn't come here for you. I didn't come here for the dogs. See, I didn't understand that. I thought he was being cruel. But when you get older, there's wisdom. The Bible talks about the dog, right? The dog is the one that throws up and goes back and looks up his own vomit. So, may I better explain? No matter how badly they abuse you, you go right back to them. You don't try to get better. You give them every dime, every resource. Read what the story on Facebook today. On Facebook, the racism is getting worse, not better. But you know who the number one consumer of Facebook is? It's you. If you look anything like me, if you have a hue even close to me, it's you. So I'm asking you, what do you want for yourself? Fuck it. You ain't shit. What do you want for your child? So after you get mad and upset about 1921 Tulsa, and you start bitching with your family, and y'all all complaining. Say, I told you they like this, and I told you like that. And you go back and you turn that TV on. And you look at a show that doesn't represent you. You just fall right back. The dog that licks up its own vomit. So, Facebook, your information, put positive shit on there. Kill them. Kill them with knowledge. Because whoever watches this, I'm not condemning you. I'm dropping seeds. Because this may not be for you. But I want you to be upset enough to complain about it to somebody else. So this motherfucker said this about us. And he said this about us. And he had the nerve to say this about us. Because the other person's like, well, what did he say? And then you regurgitate it. And they said, well, is that right? So we all got kicked out of Europe. And I didn't know we gave them knowledge. Because every book I've seen, they gave us the knowledge. Oh, and Tulsa. So what happened with Tulsa? Because here's the thing. This is the theme of Tulsa. Since Tulsa, we've never had a community like that again. See, I'm in Detroit. And there's no greater dogs than Detroit. Because all the Arabics have surrounded Detroit. And we give them every goddamn dollar that we make. So, when we get fired, we broke. Because we lose that job. No matter how broke we are, we get up enough money to go to the corner store and spend that. So even in the worst of times, they do well because of us. And we own nothing. We own nothing. So Tulsa was the beginning of our mindset break. Because you remember what our parents told us? Go get a good job. You know what the Arabics and the foreigners that come into black communities think? We got to open a business in the black area. See, us, go get a good job. Them, go open up a business in the black area. A dog will always come back and lick up their own vomit. So all I'm just telling you, you need to start reading. You need to get out the Matrix. Yo, that's what it is, Game of Thrones. Y'all love Game of Thrones. Love it. Though none of it show you, but you love it. Lick it up. You love it. You see a movie where it's a black character, you don't go see this shit. Lick it up. And here's the kicker. Everybody's not supposed to make it. Everybody's not supposed to make it. Again, I'm a kid, I couldn't understand. I'm like, the Ark? Only those few people made it? Because no matter if you pull them out, they start the same shit. You save them, they start the same shit. So this message ain't for everybody. And be honest with you, I could give less than a fuck because I hate fucking Facebook. So, you either rise up or you get ran the fuck over. That's my motto for 2020. You rise up or you get ran the fuck over. And what if they don't run your ass over? A motherfucker like me will. Because I know you ain't no good for me. And you ain't no good for my family and my community. At least the community that I believe in. So we'll see. 1921. Tulsa, Oklahoma. They finding grave sites where they'd have buried us. Nobody goes to jail. And y'all sit up there smiling, laughing, and thinking life is going on and don't realize how bad the situation is. Resources are short. The first person they're going to get rid of, put their foot in asses, is you. So I wish you the best, and I hope you start reading.